Hi there, guys. Um, I just kind of needed to come and make this particular video. I've been probably like so many of you just sitting back watching this not only train wreck, this whirlwind, this literal psychological mind F that is going on in America today in our with our government, with the Trump regime. And there's something that I keep noticing. It's a pattern. Um, you guys are so super smart. You more than likely have seen it too. And it just really bothers me so much that I wanted to speak on it. I was sitting here watching um some YouTube videos, so many. But I was watching a YouTube video where Christy Nome um is getting up on TV lying again. Literally gaslighting. And that's what I wanted to bring out. That is going on with this whole regime. Everybody. They are professional gaslighters, professional liars, manipulators, all of that. But these people are actively, collectively gaslighting the American people. Now, whether they think, and I truly believe that they really do think America's just stupid. Uh, we won't get into all of that because there are some facets of America that really is not very smart, which is why this whole regime is in place. But the majority of American people um, are quite intelligent. They can see, they know, um, and they see what's going on. They hear it. They have family members. They have people who are talking to them. These things that are going on with immigration and these deportations are literal things that are happening to everyday American people. This is not like something that's going on in another country and we're just hearing it second or third hand. This is people's lives where people are actually saying this happened. They took my mom, they took my brother, they took my uncle, they took my daddy and my husband. These things are happening. They are American citizens, or they were in the process, or they were under some type of protective status. And they're getting, as we see, literally kidnapped on the street most of the time in broad daylight at workplaces, at grocery stores, at fast food restaurants, at schools, at I think Trump opened it up that hospitals and churches now can be target centers for these mass um probably a bunch of January Sixers and a bunch of white militant uh leaders, so forth, activists or whatever you want to call them, who have signed up to do this type work. No uniforms, completely masked, sunglasses on, you don't know who they are, unmarked cars, and literally just throwing American citizens into their vehicles because they are brown or because they have an accent or what have you. We know what's going on. And what is bothering me so much, because many of us have been in situations or relationships perhaps with narcissists, whether it's a parent or a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, whatever, even sometimes a work situation where it could be your boss or coworker. Most of us by now are pretty familiar with narcissism. We're pretty familiar with gaslighting and so forth, which in a way is a really good thing. Actually, it's good because we can recognize it, we can see it at work. But the part that I wanted to bring out is how, as I'm looking at all of these news reels and all these different people that talk, and they show Trump and they show Hegseth and they show Nome and Bondi and all of these corrupt leaders, they gaslight. They are professional I gaslighters. I really would not be surprised if these people took oaths. I really would not be surprised if the majority of what these people do in these so-called meetings and these so-called, whatever information gathering intel that they get from, what is his name? Miller, that Miller guy, um, is that they are literally being trained in psychological warfare. They are literally being trained on how to lie, how to look you directly in your eye. Like I am literally seeing Christy Nome in front of Congress more than once, in front of news reporters with a straight face, not a crinkle in her brow. Of course, that could be Botox. Then her face don't move no more. But literally, not a smirk on her lip, not a twitch in her lip, not a bat of her eyes. She will literally look there, look at you when they give the accusation that American citizens are being detained, they're being harassed. They're telling them about the horrors that's going on in Alligator Alcatraz, which is a horrid name. Just off the bat, it's so horrible that something like this is even. It's astounding that something like that can even be done and opened in America. Like it's like we're in a bad dream. Nevertheless, I see this woman again, not a twinkle in her eye. And she literally will sit there and go, there are no American citizens being deported. We are following all the rules and all the regulations. And, we are deporting people who are not supposed to be here. These are criminals. These are drug dealers. These are murderers. These are rapists. These are the worst of the worst. And we're getting them out of our country. And people, these newscasters, these people who are talking to them are literally telling them, no, children, 4-year olds with cancer have been deported. Oh, well, their mom chose to go with them. And the fact that these people are incapable of telling the truth. As I said, I believe these people took some type of an oath. I think these people have had to literally pledge their allegiance to Donald Trump and this regime. Stephen Miller, and all of these other people who are behind this presidency, because we know Donald Trump isn't running this presidency. We know that. We know most of the time he's not even getting briefed on what's going on. His mind can't take it. He's not lucid enough. He's not cognitive enough. We know that these people are running things and have been from the beginning in the name of Donald Trump. And so this thing is much bigger than Donald Trump. We know this. This is a whole, might as well say, crime regime, organization, dictatorship, authoritarian um, presidency that they are trying to bring to America. Really trying to get this planted and done. And we still have a lot of really, really sick and ignorant people who are behind this and who are supporting this and who are doubling down after everything they see. And, just real briefly, the thing that really gets me is, I see and we see all of these things that are going on. And then we see MAGA finally getting ready to throw in the towel and finally go, oh, well, the Epstein files, oh, we just can't do that. Like the Epstein files are just completely crossed the line. It's too much. We can't deal with that. That's the backbreaker. And it's just like, have you guys not sat and watched all of the horrible things? Did you not see the big, beautiful, disastrous bill get passed and the impact that it's going to make on Americans? Have you not seen all of these horrible executive, like all of this stuff is okay, but the Epstein files is that's the last straw. That's it. Nope, that's what broke the camel's back for me. And it just baffles my mind that that's the bottom line for these people. Like and the reason that it baffles my mind as I close, the reason that it baffles my mind is that how did you guys not know or realize or even think about the fact that this man is best friends with a pedophile and a madam, but oh well, if Trump is implicated in any of this, then yeah, that's just too much. But you knew all of this stuff before you elected him again, and now you're trying to act like you're outraged again. Gaslighting. That is complete gaslighting because you're not going to tell me that you had no kind of inkling that this man being best friends with Donald Trump and Donald Trump's hands were completely clean. He had nothing to do with it. He wasn't in those pictures with those little girls. He wasn't in pictures with young underage women. He didn't do any of this stuff. And it is a hoax. It was brought about by Obama and Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden and all these, and it was completely made up. It is a complete fabrication hoax. They wrote all of that. They made it up. And we need to just forget about it. Just get it out of your head. Just leave it alone. Forget about it. And what scares me is we have people in this country who are so die hard, um, addicted and behind this man as if he is their God, and he is, that they'll actually do that. And it's just very, very unfortunate. Um, at the end of the day, my closing remarks are I don't know when I'm gonna make another video because it's just really, really crazy what's going on. I may start back making my videos, but it's very overwhelming. So I've been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of prayers, a lot of things like that. Now I get a lot from spirit. I really, really do. And those actually should be the things that I come here and, try to uplift you guys with. But this message here about the gaslighting, the collective gaslighting that's going on with this Trump regime is that don't let them fool you. Don't let them tell you that what you're seeing with your eyes and hearing with your ears and what's going on in your mind and the outcome that you are getting from what 2 plus 2 equals 4. You know this. It always has been. But because these people are telling you, oh, no, absolutely not. 2 plus 2 is absolutely 3. Always has been 3, and it's going to remain 3. You know it's not true. Don't let them play with you. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them make you think you stupid. Don't let them make you, think that you don't know what you're talking about. This stuff will come to an end. A lot of people are going to jail. A lot of people. A lot of people are going to have some lengthy prison sentences. My prayer and hope is that this alligator Alcatraz crap will be shut down, um, and all these other centers that he's trying to put up and make them into literal torture chambers for people that have done nothing except wanting to be American citizens and wanting to be free because we put that out to the world, did we not? We put out to the world that America is safe. America is free. You can come to America, you can live, you can love, you can enjoy, you can become prosperous, you can become rich, you can get the best education. and you'll be accepted because what? America was created. Um, America was born on the backs of immigrants. You know what I'm saying? It's a nation of immigrants, and now because of the agenda, which yeah, the agenda is because Trump and his racism, but the agenda is a whole lot more than even than what even than Trump and his racism. This is about getting large numbers of groups of people out of the country so that other ones can come here. When Stephen Miller said that he wants a nation of people that looks like him, he means that. He wants all of these Jews who are literally Israel is getting decimated. Literally. There is not going to be an Israel pretty soon. Okay? And these people are looking for a new home. Just like in 1948, when they created that nation of Israel, that is the same thing that they're trying to do here in America. Because again, that Israel is it might as well be dead and gone. And he wants all those people to be here and live free and get the benefits and all of this. That's why he's trying to get rid of these brown people. They're literally doing the same thing to uh, brown people here from Latin American countries that they are doing to the Palestinian people. Alleged. This video's for entertainment purposes only, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. See you next time.